You all have been tagging me in this situation daily, hourly, and I have seen it on a number of makeup artists' pages as well, talking about the whole thing. Briefly, we're gonna watch it all, but this whole situation involves a bride who has a makeup artist do her makeup on her wedding day. 20 minutes before she is due to actually get married, she decides to wash all her makeup off. Now, not only is that terrifying because of time, but also a few things happen throughout this that is a little bit unnecessary and a little bit rude and could have been helped in the first place, right? If you enjoy more reaction commentary comment like this, please follow me on my reaction channel. It's not makeup related at all. It's everything else that catches my eye in the world. Robert Reacts. Follow me there. So this comes from TikTok. This is the user, I think it's Lauren Avery, I want to say. I'm probably reading that terrible. Lauren, basically. And it was her wedding day. Just for context, this video, to get what kind of person she is, fell in love at 16 and 17, getting married at 20 and 21. I think this is like an engagement kind of shoot. Cute couple, right? Very cute. And I also have to say, looking through the rest of her content, nothing seems problematic, nothing seems like attention seeking or anything like that. Just to preface this, whatever, this whole video. And this is a video that caused a bit of a stir. For context, it says on screen, core memory, getting my makeup done for my wedding, and I hated it so much, I decided to wash it off and redo it myself.
Washing off my bridal makeup. Can't wait for this. And I'll do it. Look at it. Can I do it now? Oh my gosh, what did I do? No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm shaking. No, it's okay. It's okay. You can redo it. Okay. It'll be perfect. It always is perfect when you do it. It always looks so great. Thank you. It's shaking. I think it's just like anxiety. I'm gonna do this. It's fine. Like, we have so much time. The wedding's not even until 4. It's fine. I'm scared that she's gonna want to do like touch-ups on me like right before.
Okay, so in this moment here, just to comment as we go through, she says she's gonna want to do touch-ups on me right before, alluding to the makeup artist who has done her makeup here. As would normally happen, the makeup artist would do the bride's makeup just before she goes to have her pictures taken, whatever. They would touch up, powder, what have you, make sure the lashes are on, lip gloss, whatever.
Is that rude? Like, I don't want to see her. I don't want to see her.
And then there's a saying about the makeup artist, I don't want to see her again. Bear in mind the makeup artist is still here.
I don't like it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. It's fine. I can't believe I'm doing this. You like look better even without the makeup at all. Right? I'm like, I already feel like way more like myself. Like, I'm watching her paint your lips and I was like, oh, that's pink.
Something I want you to bear in mind on the situation I'm going to touch on later, that her friend in the background says, I watched her paint on your lips and I thought in mind, oh, that's pink. Like, saying that she doesn't really like pink. Pink isn't her preferred colour for the lips.
I was trying so hard to like you. She also like didn't blend on my neck at all. Like, no, she didn't. There's no makeup on my neck. Yeah, I walk down the aisle like this. Yes. No. Matches your face skin tone already matches your neck way better.
And then pictures is gonna look so much better too. Like, that would be
I don't know if you heard in background there, but one of her friends said about the makeup artist, she sucks.
is that in the pictures? If you're like kinky or something.
Oh, I can't wait to make a TikTok about this.
Flashback make.
I can't wait to make a TikTok about this.
I always like cashback memories.
It's okay. If this is worse than that.
Beautiful.
Get in line for the car.
Okay, so let's touch on a few things here, right? This is the makeup done. That isn't the pinkest of lips. Before she goes to wash off her makeup, she comes up close to the camera. This is how it looks. It's fine. It's nothing about it looks terrible. And then we go to how she does her makeup. I personally don't really see much of a difference. I actually think her lip color is a lot pinker. Here's my main concern about this, right? And we do have a point of view from the makeup artist as well, which I haven't watched. So I am just going to talk about, as a makeup artist who have done weddings, why I don't understand why the situation has happened in the first place, right? If you are a bride, and I think I've spoken about this before, if you are a bride, you have a trial, right? before your wedding, way before your wedding, you have a trial session with your makeup artist to make sure that everything you do, all the colors you use, all the shades of lipstick you use, the foundation, the powder, everything is to your liking. And in that trial, you can talk about what you don't like, what you do like, how you want to look on the day, how your hair's going to be that day, the color of your flowers, your dress, your bridesmaids' color dresses. Everything is taken into consideration. Are we changing up the lip for the evening? What lashes do you want? You know, all this stuff is taken into consideration by every makeup artist. I don't think there's a bridal makeup artist out there who won't suggest you do a trial before your wedding day, because it's too much of a risk for you to hate your makeup on your wedding day. The brow shape, you might not like the way they do your brows. Everything has to be perfected before you do your actual wedding day. And it's not just one look. You can do 2 or 3 looks in one trial, depending on how much time and how much money, right? So what I don't understand is how they have got to her wedding day and they are having this situation. Here's what also the trial does, and something you can bear in mind for the wedding day also. The trials are there so yourself, the bride, and the makeup artist can be very clear on the end result. During that trial, you should be able to tell the makeup artist, no, I don't like this, I do like this, let's try this, let's try this. You are not going to upset or hurt the feelings of a makeup artist when you say you don't like the way something looks on you, right? Because they should be able to create whatever look you want within reason, within your face, you know what I mean? So if a few things she said here, the lip was too pink, the foundation wasn't blended on the neck or something like this, it was cakey, it was going to look cakey on camera, all things that could have been fixed on the trial. You should have decided on your lip shade. You should have decided on your foundation shade, the finish of your foundation, the way you were finishing the foundation. Were you going to use powder? Did you like the way that powder looked? I mean, you're going to use powder, but did you like the way that certain powder looked? Because there are different powder options. But also within that moment, at any point, she could have said to the makeup artist with a whole kit, I actually don't like the lip shade, can we change it up? I actually don't like the way the foundation is, can we change it up? They can fix it quickly. Eyes are probably going to take a little bit longer, but the makeup artist will be able to fix anything within that moment. Trust me, I've done it many times. I've had weddings where we've done like a trial, and during a trial, we tried a red lip. And they're like, yeah, I want the red lip. And it comes to the day and I'm like, actually, I'm not feeling the red lip. Great, let's change it up. We can change it to a nude, really easy fix, done. So my thinking is, where was the communication? How come this has turned into, it's so bad, I need to wash my whole face? Was there no trial? Communication throughout? My clients will sit with a mirror throughout the whole thing, and I encourage them to take a look in the mirror and put it down. Sometimes if I notice they're not looking in the mirror throughout, I will purposely walk away so they can sneakily look in the mirror, you know what I mean? And then I'll come back, if I saw them looking, I'll come back and be like, take a look in the mirror, how are we feeling so far? And if they're like, yeah, I like it, I'll go, okay, how do you feel about the brows? And I'll go step by step as I'm doing something. It doesn't take up too much time, we're just confirming. There is no makeup artist out there, professional makeup artist, who is gonna have their feelings hurt because you don't like what they have done, right? It's not a bad thing to say to a makeup artist, can we please change this? Can we do this? This is why I don't understand this situation. And I'm very sure the makeup artist would have checked throughout. I just can't think of a makeup artist who would do a wedding and not throughout the process be checking, referring back to notes they had made about the bride on the trial day. I don't think there's a makeup artist in existence that would do that. Another situation I don't like about this is that this was content that was made anyway. She's panicking that she isn't going to have enough time to do her makeup before her wedding, yet she is setting up her phone each time to take this content. So that kind of says to me, is the situation as bad as she is making it out? Or I can't wait to make a TikTok about it, she said. Does she know it's going to get a lot of attention, a lot of clout? Because listen, we make content for views, right? And yes, granted she is young, but common sense. She's getting married, she's an adult. This common sense wise, this is not great content to make, especially when the makeup artist is there, insulting them, doing all this kind of stuff. You could easily go up to a makeup artist and say, I'm really not happy with this. I would actually rather just touch it up myself. All good, all fine, you know what? Do what you need to do. I'm here if you need my help. I will take a seat, but I will help you if you need it. Never happened to me because we did trials, and thankfully the brides I would do are honest, you know what I mean, and we have an agreement anyway. But the fact that this is content, and she says a few times, "Oh, I can't wait to make this into content. I can't wait because." Come on now. You're running out of time, but you have time to set up your phone and make sure you press and record each time. They must have come up with something quite natural because this is the most natural bridal makeup I think I've seen in terms of what's on the eyes, lashes and everything like that. It looks nice. I don't actually get the situation. This looks nice too. And something so important, please feel free to speak up. It's your wedding day. Speak up about what you like and what you don't like on your look. Okay, let's take a look at the response from the makeup artist herself. This is Twirly Shears, I believe is the name. A San Diego-based makeup artist and hair. Yeah, she does a lot of bridal. Okay, let's take a look.
Hi there. So 21 million of you have seen that viral video of the
22 now.
bride washing off her makeup 20 minutes before her first look on her wedding day. Well, it's me. I'm that makeup artist. I honestly was shocked to see this. There were no indicators that she was unhappy. Honestly, I've been doing this over 20 years, and I've learned to communicate very well with my brides, and I've also learned to read body language. So even if a bride says she loves it, often I can tell if she doesn't just by
That's what I said about when you confirm with someone, are you liking this? Are you liking this? And they're like, yeah, but then you touch on everything because you can tell sometimes there's something they're not saying. And then you start to ask questions. Say you've done this lip on someone and you're like, do you like this lip? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, okay, do you like the color? Is it maybe too dark? Would you like it lighter? You know, you give them quite a lot of options. I think that's the thing a lot of makeup artists do.
the way her body is sitting, or just different tells that we have as women when we're trying to, say we like something and we don't. I was looking back at my messages with this bride just to see like what our interaction was like. She did have a preview with me, and she was happy. There were a few things she wanted to change. Her eyeshadow color she wanted to change. She wanted to add a little more bronzer. She did mention in her message that she loved her lip and cheek color.
That's so strange. Then why the sudden change? You know what I mean?
I kept that the same. On the wedding day, I made the changes that she asked for, and it seemed to me that she was happy. She gave me the biggest smile I've ever seen of a bride. And yeah, I had no idea. Also, her wedding was in August, so I mean, it's been several months now.
Oh.
I had no idea she was unhappy. And her washing off her makeup doesn't really bother me. I mean, it's her money down the drain. The thing that hurts is who the bride was. I'm not even on TikTok, so I had no idea this was happening. One of my artists saw this and saw that it was going viral and reached out to me. And when she told me what was going on, I was trying to think of which bride it could possibly be. And when I saw that it was this specific bride, that's what hurt. Because this bride, she was so sweet. She was so easy to work with, so kind. She's a fellow Jesus lover like me, so I felt like we had that in common.
Not always the nicest people. Just like any religion or any group of people doesn't mean you're nice.
Which was cool. So that's what hurts, is that the character of...
And let me just say, the most hateful comments I ever get, you go to their profile and there's a Bible verse. Again, not saying that's everyone.
Bride that I thought is not what was there, and that's just what hurt the most. But it is what it is. Can't change it now. All we can do is move forward and learn from this. So brides, if you're getting married, you don't have to hire a makeup artist. There's nowhere that says that you do.
100%.
If you love the way that you do your own makeup, then do it on your wedding day.
Yeah, and I've always said as well, there's things that makeup artists are going to know that maybe you won't. Perhaps how your makeup is going to behave in front of a flash, in different lighting settings. They can probably master your makeup a little bit more in terms of longevity, but you have probably mastered that yourself at some point as well. Sometimes it's just nice to have someone do your makeup on your wedding day, and perhaps you're not confident to do it on your wedding day, but it's not a necessity.
Also, if you do hire us makeup artists, you are not going to offend us. You're paying for our service. And it's our job to make sure you're comfortable. And so just communicate. Let us know what's going on. I'm also just glad that this happened to me and not any of the stylists or artists on my team, because this has been very challenging to navigate. And talk about taking a deep dive into TikTok. Not starting shallow, just jumping in the deep end. I appreciate all the support from the makeup artists. The makeup artist community has overwhelmingly reached out in support. I've received hundreds of messages in the last couple days just showing love and support, and that means the world to me. So thank you for that.
I think she dealt with that incredibly well. What a great rational response. There's no placing the blame or anything like that. I'm going to place a little bit of blame. I just don't believe for any reason that there would have been a lack of communication. I just feel like the bride at some point should have said something and should have maybe went with it a bit more, because it was great content. And it's just very strange to me how, again, looking through this makeup artist, their content, they have very happy brides. From a makeup artist perspective who's been doing brides and clients, her makeup's beautiful, her brides are beautiful, it's stunning. So I don't see from such a professional makeup artist where the disconnect would have been. The bride's TikTok is now set to private. I'm sure she's getting a lot of hate, which again is never something people should do. I can understand why people are angry, because this was crazy content to make, especially when your friends are being so nasty in the background. To have a fail of a story on your wedding isn't a terrible thing to do, but I think to have the horrible comments in the background was a little bit too far, you know what I mean? I know people want their wedding days to be perfect and a lot of stress, and the way we talk about things in makeup, whether it be color, shape, style, can be perceived differently, you know what I mean? This is a natural lip to me. This is not a very dramatic eye to me, where some people might see that differently. So you have to communicate, what does dramatic mean to you? What does natural mean to you? Which is a skill that makeup artists, especially doing it so long, like this makeup artist has been, is something they are very, very good at. So I would love to hear another side of it. But at the same time, if Lauren, I'm so bad with names, Lauren chooses not to speak anymore on it and just enjoy her marital life, then also great. All right, let me know your opinions down below. What a strange one. The things people do for content is wild to me. I'm having the most stressful time ever at my wedding, but let me whack out my phone and film it, you know what I mean? Thanks again for joining me. Please do remember to go ahead and follow me on my reaction channel too, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.